But anyways, do you think fans are expecting too much from Jalen Duren right now as an 18-year-old player?
I do, and I get it. I get that you see this jumpy, athletic center that you're like, dude, this guy's going to be our starting center for years to come. But I know you've been hammering like, dude, he's going to be in the G League. He's going to be in the G League. Because you kind of look at the center position right now, it's log jammed. I mean, unless we trade Kelly Olynyk, like, where's he going to play? Like,
well, also, too, I just want to point out this stat. There's only been 28 players in the history of the NBA that have played an NBA game at the age of 18. Like, it's not like this happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's 28 players in 75 years of the NBA. And Devin Booker, he's on that list, but I think he played at 18 years old, 362 days. Like 18 years old, 362 days. So, like, he played one game as an 18-year-old. LeBron James played 31. Kobe, Tracy McGrady, they played the full season as 18-year-olds, but it just doesn't happen. And that adds to why I believe that Jalen Duren will be in the G League to start the season, because it's a grown man's league. 18-year-olds don't always thrive in the NBA. Like, it's a very rare thing. Like, Kobe Bryant leads, he has the highest average for an 18-year-old in the NBA at 7.8 points per game. And there are fans out there that expect Jalen Duren to take the spot from Isaiah Stewart and be the starting center from like 18 to 34. You know what I'm saying? Like, It's a ridiculous thing it's a pedestal that you're putting a player on. You need to lower your expectations about Jalen Duren.
Or you have fans saying slide Stu to the 4 and Duren at the 5. And it's like, okay, that works in certain situations. I'll entertain that. But I think Stewart is going to be the starting center, and the Well's going to come off the bench. Like, I honestly think that would probably be the rotation, or vice versa. You know, when the Well starts or Stewart's off the bench. Like, I think Duren will play this season, but I think it's going to be in a very limited role. Like you said, 18 years old, not a lot of 18-year-olds play when they first entered the league. Knowing Dwayne Casey, he's going to want to bring him along slowly. He's not going to want to rush him. And I think he has the luxury of having so many centers on this team where he's not going to have to.
And the other thing, too, like, I like how you said, too, bringing him along slowly. The Boston Celtics brought Robert Williams along slowly. He only played 33 games his rookie year for the Boston Celtics. He might have been hurt for some of the season. I know he spent like 5 or 6 games in the G League for their G League team. But my point is, like, look at Robert Williams. In his 4th year, I believe, he was all defensive second team. Jalen Duren, he has time. He doesn't need to start his rookie year. Like, it doesn't mean he's a bad player if he doesn't get a ton of minutes and if he doesn't play a lot of games for the Detroit Pistons. As long as he's developing and growing and maturing as a player, that's the win. That's what you should want from Jalen Duren his rookie year. Just growth. It doesn't have to be on the basketball floor. Like, it doesn't have to be huge numbers. It just has to be growth, maturity, and development. And he's going to get that in the G League, and he's going to get that watching guys, you know, from the bench. Like, I have almost no expectations for Jalen Duren his rookie year, because I just don't see him playing a ton of minutes. Like, I think more towards the end you will see something, and that's when you're going to get complaints where, like, we should have been playing this dude all along, but we didn't watch the development from the beginning of the season to where he'd be at. But again, like, I just don't think Jalen Duren's going to play a ton of minutes.